Welcome to episode 11 of the Breaking Balls Sports Talk Pod. We're in a different scenery because, the usual host cannot do it today because female issues, right? Yeah, female issues. So we're doing it in my crib. Rose staring back at you, Sebastian. Yes. We everyone knows who you are. This is Seti with the rock shirt. But let's start with baseball. It's coming up soon, right?
Soon enough.
When, like next month? 2 months?
February.
Like
March is spring training, then April. Yeah. April's 2 months.
But first, let's talk about the uniforms.
Oh, that's the major part. Is the uniforms. Nothing crazy. You talk about the transfer rumors and everything, but the uniforms are the big thing that's crazy. The new uniforms are hot ass. And it's just they're see-through, dude. That's
Especially it's like the top is ass, but the problem is mostly the bottom because you can see certain things they shouldn't be seen when you're watching someone.
We're watching baseball for the wrong type of balls.
Exactly. We're not breaking their balls. All right.
But it's so weird because what's the wild part about it is I don't remember if it's Fanatics or it's Nike. I don't remember who's really the charge of it, but I just know they signed a $1 billion deal. So that was $1 billion that you made into making these uniforms. Mm-hmm. And starting
they didn't do it right.
Yeah, they did horrible. And starting off with the jerseys is like. If you saw Milwaukee Brewers, their jersey looks like high schools, old high school jerseys. But then the worst part is they don't care. They did move the MLB logo below, the collar, which is weird. And then everything's just off-center. They just put it, whatever, and they just, pasted it. That's all they did. Because even the numbers, 1-3 was above the 5. It's all fucked up. It's all wonky. And it's just, really sad because it's you're investing $1 billion to this company, whatever. And the jerseys were fine last year. Jerseys have always been fine, so I don't know why they switched it up. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, why up? The jerseys were fine. Why do you even need a change? Why do you even need to spend money? Why are you wasting your time?
I don't get why. If it's working so good, why change it?
If you want to rebrand, you can rebrand your franchise. Miami. Miami did it recently. Not recently, but Miami was the last one to do it, right? If you think about it. Because before the colors was orange, and then now it's pink and blue.
Oh, no,
so they you can rebrand. That's fine, but don't change.
But the material, the whoever's exactly. The material, leave it the same. I know NHL there was a problem with Fanatics and Adidas or something, because some people like the other ones better. Personally, I like the Adidas jerseys better, but some people don't. But yet again, they're both pretty solid jerseys. But when it comes to MLB, you've had something constant for 9 years. And then you just randomly switch, which is very stupid. Even if they didn't switch, I don't know what they did, but whatever, is a very stupid idea to switch the jersey materials and everything. Because apparently the whole point was they said it was looser and breathable.
Breathable.
But
why am I seeing people's, balls? Why am I seeing that? I'm looking at it and I'm looking at their balls. They're running and I'm looking at it. Clip, clip, clip. That's what I'm looking at. I'm like, whoa, why? Pause. Why?
I saw a Twitter post the other day. Someone was talking about the jerseys, and they were like, I can't wait to see Aaron Judge play. He won't disappoint.
Right. I bet he won't. The fuck.
And then, then the pants are just horrible, It's just.
And then the jerseys, they're lopsided, the letters, the last name, and the numbers, they're
at first was the pants became the first problem was when they first released it. Of course, they used Shohei because Shohei's the non-face on most of the movie, and he's there standing, and the jerseys were okay because it's the front, but then the pants was why is it see-through? It was very stupid because you can't even see how it is tucked in. It's dude, that's very see-through,
Yeah, but the people who don't tuck it in, you can see.
But obviously,
you can see the underwear.
Yeah, but the baseball players just have to come together and say something, I remember
they need to have a players only meeting. Yo, we need to stop.
Yeah, if everyone hates it, some guys said it. Some guys said simply the whole league hates it. I don't know why we have these new uniforms, and I know for they have to do something like, I remember Christian Sale on the Red Sox. He hated one of the jerseys that they came out with, and he said, "I'm not wearing those shits." And no one else in the locker room liked it. And to make sure, his protest was the day that they hang up the jerseys for everyone. He went early, and he took scissors or whatever, and he cut up all the jerseys. He cut up all the jerseys so they couldn't use it. Because he's like, fuck it, I'm not wearing those shitty jerseys. And then that's when they didn't wear it. So they just have to come out. No, I mean, it's pretty simple. The players have to be like, hey, I don't like this. This is
going to last like a couple weeks. And then it's like,
yeah, they're going to switch it back because it's like, we don't like this. Of course, now the $1 billion, you're losing $1 billion, but hey,
Yeah, they'll get it back.
Yeah, come on now.
It's the MLB. But let's talk about predictions for when we get started now. World Series.
I think it's too early.
You think it's too early?
I mean,
here's what it should. The Dodgers should go, bro.
I mean, looking off the team basis, of course, everyone's gonna think Dodgers. But yet
are
again,
they gonna sell again?
Yet again,
choke.
Yet again, it's kind of just like you never know. You have to see. Like I know for a fact, saying it now, I could be confident Arizona will make the playoffs. Because seeing Arizona 2-3 years ago, they had a pretty good team, like rookies. And I was like, they have a pretty solid team. I can see them being in the World Series in the next 5 years if they keep the same kids and everything, which they have. And you see them going to the playoffs last year where they knocked the Dodgers off and actually looked like they could have won and won the whole thing. So, it's honestly like, I think the Arizona will definitely be in the playoffs. That's like the only tough prediction I could put. When it comes to everyone else, I don't really know much.
What about you for your Mets?
I don't know, honestly. There's a lot of changes. You have to see how the team, and that's why you got to see how spring training goes.
That's
how
true,
they all get to warm up.
It is a little too early, but
yeah, little stuff. I think
we're
keeping Alonso. I think we're keeping Alonso. I don't know. I remember they want to get him to the Cubs, and it's still even to this day we don't know. Right now they're like debating what he wants to do. He's kind of just like it's up to management at this point because I think he wants to stay here. I think he already said that, but it's up to how much money and how much people would give him for that price. Lindor's going to stay there forever. But I know they want to get rid of big names like McNeil and Nemo and all these other players that honestly work their ass off. But I don't know. It's the whole team. A lot of MLB teams are trying to bring all these youngsters who've been playing in the AAAs because they've been used already to the new clock, the new pitching clock, the new this clock. So old players aren't used to that. And they kind of want to get rid of old players and make it so it's like team together, like they know like how to play.
Word.
But like my problem with the Mets is I don't feel like we could get rid of Alonso because no matter what, I think in every MLB lineup, everyone could be a constant hitter. Everyone could bring their averages, whatever. But there should always be one person that's just a home run hitter. Because they bring you those big runs and like big RBIs. And like that's kind of what you need them for. Even though their average may be shitty most of the time, like their average might be like 200, like something not crazy. But if they're getting those home runs like you need the RBIs, then you kind of need that home run guy. Like that was kind of Giancarlo Stanton last year, even though it was like, like Stanton's really there just for the offense. He's there for the home runs, and that's just.
He lost weight though.
Yeah.
So
I saw something he lost weight.
Power's gonna be there.
No, Power's gonna be there. He's probably now gonna play outfield more. Maybe that's what they're thinking of. Maybe they need him for the outfields because injuries and stuff. But like Stanton's there for like the hits and the home runs, which is not a bad thing. It doesn't mean like, I don't know. It kind of sucks because if you're an averagely good hitter, you're a great hitter. But then if you look at people like Stanton, Alonso, I think they're great home run hitters. Because to be honest, they're not crazy on averages. Normally they're good when it just comes straight to like home runs, which is I think it's something important that every team needs. So like,
that's what you got designated hitters for.
Yeah.
But like my Yankees, on paper
they look great. But yet again, we don't know how Juan Soto's going to react to the New York atmosphere.
Exactly. Like on paper, they should be like.
Even though I don't like Soto,
they should be. They should be up there. But we'll see how it plays out. And you don't like Soto. I know you don't like Soto.
I don't like Soto.
But you're a writer because if y'all got Soto, oh my God, Soto.
I don't write Soto. I got Javier.
No. I'm saying if you got Soto, you would be on that like.
Who?
You!
I don't want Soto.
No, if you got Soto.
Oh, I wouldn't like it, but get the fuck out.
No, you're a liar.
Yeah, no, I'm being that serious.
If you got him for like.
Yo, you know Javier Baez?
Yeah.
Yeah. When he went to the Mets, I hated him.
Yeah, he played like shit though.
No, I didn't even care. Like Daisy did good, I didn't want him. I didn't care.
Dick right there.
Nah, I just don't like.
Just making a point.
I just don't like certain players. It's just if Soto.
So who do you want?
Yo, when Soto was gonna come to the Mets, I was like, okay, young kid, interesting. Kenny Lodge, what position he's gonna take? He's not gonna take over Lindor. That kid's not that good. You know that kid's okay.
Soto.
When Soto was on Washington, they thought he might have went to the Mets, but obviously Padres are gonna pay more money because the Mets are like, what the fuck are we gonna pay this kid? You know, like you don't know nothing. So I don't even know. And you know, everyone's saying, oh, that's it. The Padres are that, and look, Soto went there, nothing happened,
I thought
and
they
they
left.
left. They're full of shit.
You know what? You're just a dick writer. Yes.
No,
Just like a Mets fan.
no, we're realistic. Real.
So who do you want then?
To what?
Who do you want on the
On my
Mets?
team? I want to show him. That's what
I mean, everybody wants
Everybody
fucking
wants
Shohei,
Shohei.
but realistically,
I don't want anyone. I mean, we're solid. I'm not.
you're solid.
I mean, there's players I like. Bryce Harper. I would love Bryce Harper on my team.
Anybody would love Bryce Harper. I said realistically, fuck.
Yeah, I know. Realistically, fucking nobody. I don't fucking know. I don't really care that much. I have my team. That's really it. You know, I look around the league, but nothing realistically will happen with players that are great. You gotta work on what the players in the farm have. You know, like Brady. Like I like Brady, whatever, the third baseman. You know, I liked him. You know, he did okay last year. So you just gotta get into the constant roll. But when you keep getting sent back down, up, you know, it's like your whole thing with AAA. You know.
Alright. But I mean, that's it with MLB. Let's talk about the NBA a little bit. Let's talk about the All-Star game. That shit was. There's an issue for the past 6 years where it's no comp. Like they're not competitive. They let each other score. They just rally up the scoreboard. Like the East scored like 200 something points, which is the most.
Yeah, that was some stupid
like,
shit I just heard when you were telling me about that.
And it's like, I agree with what Kobe said. Kobe said before he passed away, he's like, the All-Star game is a pickup game with the best players in the United States.
Yeah.
It should be competitive.
Like
It's
I
a
was back
pickup
then.
game.
Yeah.
Like, yo, pick. Is there, like, fucking, you got, Steph Curry on the same team with LeBron James. We're probably not gonna get that in real life. This is what we could get. A fucking pickup game. They're on the same team. Let's fucking play. Which I agree. And then, there's that. And then, there's people that are like, oh, they don't want to try because it's their break. And, they don't want to get injured because if they try mad hard, what if, they get injured during the All-Star game? They don't want to do that. Which I get it too. So it's like,
but it should
I have a conflicted opinion on it.
I feel like there should.
I think it should be competitive from like the third quarter. You feel me? Like if it's a close game, all right, let's go.
I feel like
the first and the fourth. First quarter you fucking play. Second and third you could chill. Then fourth, all right, let's pick it back up again.
I feel like at the end of the day, it's like, NBA, like you're playing professionally, but like when it comes to All-Stars, not even just to NBA, to all sports, it's kind of just like it is a pickup game. Like you go into the park and it's pickup, but it's like all these best players and it's your friends. And you don't have to sweat your ass off like it's the Olympics or like some World Cup. But I think it's good to try. At least give like a good 75% or more.
Yeah, like, don't fucking
try because to be honest, like you shouldn't get injured because like no one's gonna be there.
Yeah, you shouldn't be trying that hard that you would.
Like I think you should try, but it won't be crazy. Like someone's gonna punch you in the face type shit. Like they're gonna play like good. Like I like the NFL. Like I like when all these stuff used to be like more competitive because it was like it's like pickup.
Yeah, like before, like the old Pro Bowl when they would really play. They wouldn't really tackle that hard. Sometimes
some people were wild.
Some people would wild out, but like they would tackle, but they would just light tackle.
Like
they wouldn't fucking
yeah.
boomstick you. But shit like that, like I think it just should be a little competitive.
Nah, it'd be funny when it comes to All-Stars. I know the NHL All-Stars happened. It was like it's a really long week off, and it was like some guy made a funny video, and this guy's like. The manager's like, yeah, you made the All-Star team. And he starts crying. He goes, fuck. And he calls his wife, nah, we can't go to Disney World this week. Because it's true. Most of these players, honestly...
They're just taking off.
Relax. They don't want to go to these All-Star games. Because, let's be honest, like
it's an honor to make it.
It's an honor to make it.
But they don't want to play.
Yeah, and back then, it was definitely fun for competitiveness. But now, since it's like full around, they're kind of just like, I want like a week off. I want a week off to have spring break and like do all this stuff.
They want the honor, they want the title. You're a 20-time All-Star, you're a 15-time All-Star, but they just don't want to play. That's why some people Like LeBron only plays like 8 minutes every All-Star game.
Yeah, he don't care. He's
Like-
out for the rest of it.
Like he plays 8 minutes, 14, chilling. That's what the older players do because they made it so many times. They're just like, I took my title to make it, and
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
it.
play the first 5 minutes, and I'm out. I'm just gonna sit and relax.
Nothing's like the game when Jordan goes, yo, that kid went in the locker room.
He's like, yeah, that kid Kobe's gonna come at me. I don't give a fuck. I'm
gonna
going at him too.
I'm gonna show him.
I'm gonna show him. Show him how great I am. But yeah, I just think it should be competitive.
Yeah, look, give fans something.
And it's not even just that. It's like the dunk contest too. The dunk contest is ass now.
Really?
Yeah, dunk contest because there's no big names doing it. You good?
Yeah, sorry, my shoulder's been killing me. I don't know what just
You
happened.
need a massage?
No, okay. Nah,
You sure?
I stopped watching. Nah, you know what was the worst was when Aaron Gordon didn't win. The year he like what he did. He did the famous like jump over sideways and
Mhm.
did like some crazy dunk. They're like, we've
And
never
then
seen
he
this
lost
before.
when he jumped over Shaq too in
Yeah,
2020.
and then they're like,
He should have won
they're
that
like,
one, bro.
nah. They're like, nah. They're like him. He can't dunk. I'm like, what the?
Like, but the problem is who they're blaming. There's no names. There's no real, like superstars going for it, and they're blaming LeBron for some reason.
The dunk contest?
Yeah, because they're like, oh, they asked LeBron to do it. He said no. So now they're like, oh, it's your fault. All these stars don't want to do it. What the fuck you mean? Just because I said no doesn't mean they have to say
doesn't mean
no.
they have to say no.
Yeah, like, do I control them? I'm like, yo, don't do it. Like, no. It's because he said no, and everyone's a follower now. They're like, oh, I'm not gonna do it because LeBron didn't do it.
Yeah, that's
LeBron said
it's
no.
a fault. He's not
The
gonna
fuck
tell
you
people.
mean?
Yeah. You know, it's not his fault. You know, he
But
doesn't
now they're
do it.
dick riding him. They're like, it's your fault, LeBron.
I,
Like, yo,
I mean,
get
it
the
makes
fuck
sense.
off
Like
his
when you
dick.
get old, or at some point, you kind of like no, because I know dunking it hurts your hands, right?
No, yeah, but they asked him when his peak. He said
Oh.
no.
He's
They-
like, fuck that shit,
They asked him in 2009 to do it.
man. I don't
He's
know.
like 25. He said
maybe
no.
he just doesn't want to. I don't know.
He didn't feel like doing it.
I know when it comes to the home run derby, players stop after their 1 year because they see they pull their back because the whole time, because like
Mhm.
you're swinging normally, and if it's a good low swing or something, then your bat's angle lower. That's how you get the home runs. But like when it comes to the home run derby, the whole time you're lifting up, so people like hurt their back. So like some people don't want to do it. Like after Judge did it, I think. Yeah, I think it was Judge or I don't know who it was. I'm pretty sure it was Judge. After he did it, he goes, I don't want to go back because he's gonna like I hurt my back. I don't want to do it no more. Which most players don't go back after they do it 1 year, or especially if they win it, they're like fuck that because you can keep hurting your back.
Mhm. But not the dick riding, because you know MJ did it, Kobe did it, Vince Carter did it, Tracy McGrady did it. But then when this motherfucker says no,
Like, fuck
nobody
LeBron.
does it. Nobody does it. So it's like, oh, it's his fault. I'm like, he's not telling everyone to like, don't do it. They're just being followers. They're sheep.
Yeah, real.
They're just sheep, bro. And now Jaylen Brown was the first name to do it, but he sucks. He fucking sucks.
Yeah,
He jumped over
did
Kai.
He do it with like a Michael Jackson hand or something? He did
No,
like the
no,
Michael
no.
Jackson glove.
No, I mean, you know how we joke around that he can't dribble with his left?
Yeah.
Yeah, he dunked
Oh,
with
is
his
that
left.
what he did?
He dunked with his
Oh.
left, so he's like, I can dunk with my left, but you can't fucking dribble with your left.
Nah,
You
and
fuck.
then I saw he pointing at Shaq, and Shaq went.
Yeah,
Like,
'cause Shaq
he-
talks about
I was
shit.
like, the
I
fuck.
was like, that shit was ass. And he jumped over Kai, like Kai's not 4'9".
Nah, what he said? The guy was like,
Shannon
Shannon was
wasn't-
like, he's 3'9".
He's 3'9", he sits down, he's 1'5". That's fun.
Man, the whole time I kept thinking about that. Yo,
Like,
put me
come
in, yo.
He's like, no game.
No game. That's funny, bro.
He's like, we gotta put you on minute restrictions. What?
That's wild, bro.
The best part of the All-Star was the celebrity game, bro.
Yeah,
And the 3-point contest is fine. It's cool too. It's good. It's just shooting threes. That's fine.
Yeah.
The skills challenge is fine. It's just the problem was Ant Sold. I told you, right? I told you that Anthony Edwards wanted to play with his left, like he's Larry Bird. So he sold. His team could have won, but
Yeah.
he's like, I'm doing my left. Bro, who the fuck you think you are?
He
He's
really thinks
he's
he's
missing open layups. You
Yeah.
can't fucking do it with your left hand. Like, you're not Larry Bird. I love Ant. He's like that, but he's not like that. Come on.
He's not Larry Bird material. The real
Exactly.
goat of the league.
All right. But they just got to do better. Like, even the NFL did better. Because, you know, they did the flag football. It's fun kind of to watch. It's kind of
it's
fun.
okay.
It's okay.
I don't really care that much, you know.
Yeah, like, I don't watch it, but I watch the
I think
highlights
the
if I'm
flag
bored.
football is a cool thing, honestly. But like, it should be like full-on flag football. Like, I think they do like 7 versus 7. They don't do a full 11. Actually, no, that makes no sense because of the linemen.
No, they have one lineman all the time lined up.
Yeah, but it's just a snap. Like, it's not the.
It's literally just a snap.
It's like,
And then it's like, it's the rules. Like, it's like, you got 5 seconds before you can tackle or 8 seconds.
yeah, it's the usual like outdoor football. And I mean, I mess with it. It's like when you're a kid, and so they don't really mind it.
Yeah. Still. And then, they're like, to make the NBA be competitive, they gotta put money on the line. Because, they'll go
Yeah,
crazy.
just
for
like the
some
league, like the Kings League.
bread.
Kings League, what?
The playing tournament, remember?
Yeah.
Bro, they went nuts for that money. Like, come on, man. That's an extra 10K?
Yeah, if they put like. Nah, you know
like
the worst part is that
100
they'll put like 150K to the team that wins.
Oh, nah.
Or they're like 100 something. They'll go off, and at the end it's like, "I would donate this to charity," and then they don't even get the money. Now I can see that. Imagine like it's like when Curry's the captain goes, my team, we decided we're gonna donate this to charity, and we're gonna see that one player
like who decided? Not me.
Yeah, I would be like,
you.
I'm gonna be like, don't you have all the money? The fuck you complaining about? Some players,
I mean, the young
some
players
people.
don't, not yet.
Yeah.
Because they still on rookie, like, it depends. Like, rookie contracts, they, it's more money than regular. But NBA, that's not a lot. That's like, that's like baby bread. Talk about soccer?
Oh, you want to go to soccer?
Yeah.
So that MLS started up, it's a very new year
This
of
is
Major
shit.
League Soccer, American soccer,
We want to switch it up because, football's over.
Yeah.
And baseball hasn't started yet, so, the topics will be kind of low. So we're going to talk about MLS, soccer.
Yeah,
just a little bit.
And, I'm very proud of you because, you watch.
I did my research, I watched.
Yeah, you watch the game, and it's like, I think.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, because, Joey wants to go more into, like, the European soccer level, but, like, honestly, that's like me.
No one's gonna
that's like
watch that shit.
that's
like
like
that's
me.
OD.
That's-
I mean, I'm.
Yeah, no, but that's like me, him, and like Xavier. Like, if we were here, we would talk about like the European soccer and shit. But like to start off easy, I feel like the MLS is not talked about a lot. Not a lot of people like to talk
And now
about it.
Messi's there, so it's getting more shine.
Yeah, and I think it'd be easier for you because it's simple. Like it's a simpler soccer. And it's like what's it called? It's America. You learn the players fast. It's not like Europe. They go like these crazy trades. Players leaving, players going. The history, these trophies. The MLS is pretty simple now. It's just the MLS Cup is the season cup. The U.S. Open Cup is like the whole U.S. like teams or whatever. Like the other teams could be like there's different divisions in the U.S. And then I know the I think I forgot the Nations Cup or something is a new MLS Cup which is just added, which is the MLS is the American League, and La Liga is the Mexican League. So then it's both for the teams from Mexican and MLS, like whatever, and they're in the brackets, and then that's how they go for the cup.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like those are the 3 major trophies, but it's pretty easy to follow. So it's like nothing crazy because in Europe there's multiple trophies. So like you start off low, MLS is pretty easy. So I know today some MLS games are happening, but the first one that happened was Inter Miami versus Real Salt Lake City. Ending up with the Inter Miami 2-0 victory, and I think it was an interesting game. What was your thoughts about it?
I mean, like, I'm not really, I don't have a buy, like, I'm not like, I'm not all in, you know what I mean? So I'm watching, it was fun, it was good to watch, like, if there's bad calls, I'm not going to be like, oh, that's a bad call, not yet, because I'm not, And
you're very mutual. I don't think you have a team set
yeah,
out.
so I'm just watching.
Yeah.
I'm just like, once Messi's on, I'm watching Messi. This is what it is. It was entertaining for me.
Yeah, I think
that's what I say.
I think it was a good game. I mean, like
the only call. Remember, I told you the only call I saw was.
the one Messi call.
Yeah, the one Messi call. I was like.
That was like the first beginning of the game. Like,
yeah, it was in the beginning. I was like, hold on.
Like I'm not gonna say all the fouls, but there was like 2 fouls that were like wicked.
I was like, that's not a.
Like it was like whatever the first minutes of the game, and like Messi gets the ball, and the guy like tapped him. And then Messi took 2 steps and then fell. And I was like, bro, the game just started.
Yeah, I'm like, that's kind of a flop.
And then there is another one where the guy took out the Real Salt Lake City guy. They didn't call it. And the second they hit the second they hit the Inter Miami, they tackled the Inter Miami guy, then it was an instant foul. But other than that, most of the fouls come in the game were They're legit. They're like okay, you know.
Because in my opinion, I feel like because I don't know the rules how they do it.
Yeah.
But I feel like I feel like fouls in that sport. I feel like they gotta you gotta see it.
Yeah, you gotta
like,
see
it can't be
like-
like basketball where it's like little shit. Like same thing of like football. It's mostly you see like you like damn. Like,
Yeah,
damn, that's a flag.
that's-
Because you went boom.
Yeah.
The same thing. I want to see him like get hit and be like that's a foul.
Nah, because it's
Not some light. Like it gotta be
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean?
I know it's like, I guess for simple terms, it's kind of like, I know in basketball, like if some guy goes for a layup and you block the ball, it's not a foul.
No, yeah, because it's all ball.
It's the
but
same-
if you
it's
hit
the-
but if you hit
yeah.
here, then it's a foul.
It's
If you
the
hit
same
his
thing
hand.
as soccer. Even if it could be like light, like if it's a guy coming and he goes to tackle and he hits the ball first, then no matter what happens after, like it's fine.
Mhm.
But let's say the guy kicks the ball out and he goes even light and the guy just hits it, obviously just hitting someone's leg, like
It's gonna hurt.
which I don't
legs,
understand how.
legs
Yeah,
colliding
once you hit
hurts,
the
yeah.
legs, like you guy always falls no matter what, right? So the guy hits his legs, he falls. That's just a foul because there was contact on him and not the
Mhm.
ball. So you know it's pretty simple stuff like that. There's pushing or shoving, which is okay. You know sometimes it's like you just learn a little bit and like learn more about the rules. But then like other to that, like the game was pretty solid. You know, I think the whole time I was seeing that they were trying to let like Messi or Suarez score the first goal because they were passing back
Yeah, I
and forth.
saw. Yeah. That,
But
that I
like
saw, but-
they noticed like they couldn't, and like the
They're
first
old,
goal, the
man.
first goal shouldn't even have happened. Like the goalie should have blocked that. He like that was just the goalie's fault. You know, the kid shot it good, but you know at the same time like that was the goalie's fault, like through and through. And then the second goal was a good goal. I'm trying to remember what it was. I think it was like
Messi passed it
Messi passed it.
to Suarez.
No. It
Suarez
wasn't Suarez. No, it was a kid. It was like some random kid. I don't know who it was. It was like I don't even know Miami's roster like that. But it was like
I don't know.
it was some guy. I don't remember because
I don't know shit,
on
bro.
that team, you know, there's the big names, but then the rest is like I don't remember. Like I know the Honduran kid, that's it. And so, but I just remember I think it was a pass or something, and then it was like a pass back and forth. Like, but I know it was like a regular goal.
Mhm.
But like, I know the first one should have been a goal, and then, honestly, the game should have tied like 1-1. Like I feel like it should have tied 1-1 because, Raul Sigliti, Raul. Oh my God, what is wrong with me? Raul Lake City or FC, whatever.
Whatever. Yeah, the other team.
Real, I'm gonna say that they should have tied. Like they couldn't finish. They couldn't finish the chances. They couldn't score. But I know there's one perfect play where they're running up and the guys left him and he should just give him a nice pass and it would have been, you know, a one tap in. But he just didn't pass. He was being greedy and that's the one reason why they lost. Honestly. So honestly, I think the game should have ended like 1-1, a good draw, you know. But then I think it was like a good game to open up.
Mhm.
And hopefully more of the MLS games are going to be exciting around the
For
league.
sure.
I don't
And
know.
hopefully, you know, we can get into this better.
Yeah, I mean, if I was to go off prediction, I think most people would be like, oh, Inter Miami on top. But after seeing like how they played in the preseasons and how gassed they are, I don't really know. That's a fat Oriole. Damn, that's a chubby Oriole. You see that?
What?
Look at that. You see the bird?
Damn.
It's a chubby bird. Yo, he eating good. My boy like,
He eating great. He munching on. He's.
yo, that's wild, yo. But sorry, I was just looking at that. I was like, damn, Doozy, puffed out. What was
He's
it?
probably trying to get a girl like, hey, ma, my chest. Sometimes you gotta do that.
But other than that, I mean, they seem gas. Like, I don't know if Inter Miami could. I mean, they probably make the playoffs, but I don't think they'll be number one because last year Orlando showed that you could beat them. You know, Orlando, you press them because it's the truth. As much as like Messi's a great dribbler, Suarez and all these players, they're kind of old. They don't get that pace anymore. They're not fast, you know. So you just gotta keep pressuring them, you know.
And then they'll give up.
Yeah, you know, you just gotta play a little smart like that. Because the defense is okay, but like the whole thing is just try to press them once you lose the ball.
You know, it's too early though. You know,
Yeah, it's too early.
What if they get better? You know, shit like that.
Yeah, so
Sometimes it happens.
It's too early to call. You know, after these MLS games, I can see how teams have been playing. You know, like I remember seeing Louis last year start off like 7-0 or like 5-0, and then like randomly they started doing bad, but then they did okay.
Yeah, like
So
shit like that happens.
yeah,
It's
we just gotta wait and see. But other than that, you know, we'll get a little more into that MLS and we'll more talkative into it, and then
Mhm.
yes, that's pretty much it. You know.
Last topic. A little bit of a short one. It's about wrestling. The Elimination Chamber was this morning, 5:00 in the morning.
He woke up for that.
No,
too.
I didn't. Nobody woke up for that shit. I woke up at 11:00, 12:00, and I watched that shit. I watched it, but I was like, low key. There's a lot of matches I didn't give a fuck about.
That's how most of them are.
But most of them I didn't really give a fuck about. I cared about the main match and the women's match. That's pretty much it. And then the segment with Cody Rhodes and Seth. On the Elimination Chamber, Drew McIntyre won, so he's facing Seth Rollins at WrestleMania for the World Heavyweight Championship. It should have been Randy. Logan fucked Randy in the ass. Pause.
But yeah, Paul.
Let me tell
what
you.
Are you on about?
No, let me tell you what happened. So Randy RKO'd Drew McIntyre. Right?
Yeah.
That's it. He's going for the pin. Logan brings out the brass knuckles and knocks Randy out, and Drew just picks up the win. Yeah.
Oh, was it a singles match?
No. It was the whole chamber thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Logan was in the chamber. He got eliminated. He's gone.
Oh,
Like,
so he just
Randy,
came back for no reason?
Randy eliminated Logan, but Logan, being a sore loser, decided to fuck Randy over. Yeah.
That means Randy Orton's gonna be the next USA champion.
Probably.
That's what I'm sensing.
As soon as I saw that, I'm like,
Because they're like, fuck Kevin Owens at this point.
As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, fuck no, he's fucked. I was like, Randy's coming for that ass.
now he's
You know,
gonna
Randy's
come,
like,
yeah.
Randy's going to get him. But I'm scared. A lot of people are scared. Randy looked, hopefully it's just him selling good, but it looked like he got hurt.
Really?
Again, on
That's
his back.
wild.
Because, you know, the chamber, you're getting hit with steel, right?
Yeah,
So,
there's
like,
a lot of shit.
So, like, he hurt his back, and, like, for the
'Cause
rest
all-
of the match, he's like this, or he's like... But it's not, like, bad that he can't move, you feel me? Like, he's
Yeah,
still
he
moving
probably-
good.
yeah.
So, I'm like, yo, is it fake or not? Because he's, like, whenever he gets slammed, he's like, ah! But, like, whenever he's wrestling, he's moving good. He's not, like... He's not, like, moving bad that he's, like, I can't move. But, like, whenever, like, when he RKO'd Logan... He was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, he like,
And then he went for it, but so it's like, it's weird. I'm like, yo, he just came back from a back injury. He was out for like 2 years, almost 2 years. So it's like, fuck, he hurt his back again? Or is he just selling really good that he's fucking with all of us?
Yeah.
And we're like, no. Because another moment was Drew was going to hit him with his Claymore kick.
Yeah.
And he was waiting for it because, Randy got to get up to get hit with it. So Randy's getting up, but then he stumbled and he fell, and it was like, like he if he fainted, he collapsed. So we're like, oh shit. So then Drew, he worked with it. He was like, get up, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And Randy got up and RKO'd him real quick. So I was like, oh, did he fake it, or was he playing the possum, or like is he hurt?
There probably could have been. There probably was supposed to be more to it, but maybe he was like. It's like the cues they have. He's probably like, oh shit, he's hurt. We gotta end this match fast.
Mm-hmm.
And then Logan Paul obviously knew that was probably gonna be the ending, but it had a rush it. Probably had a rush. So we gotta. We don't know.
So it's hopefully Randy's not injured, and if he is, hopefully it's not that bad, because he just came back from a back injury.
Yeah.
So hopefully he's like just needs a couple days to chill. He is older and it's hard taking bumps when you're like 45.
Yeah.
Even though you can wrestle, in wrestling, 45 is not old yet.
Yeah. No,
Wrestlers usually wrestle until they're like 52, 53.
Yeah.
So hopefully he's not injured. But the match was good. The women's match was good. Becky Lynch won. She's facing Rhea Ripley for the women's title. That's all I gave a fuck about. All the Cody, the Cody segment. He challenged The Rock to a one-on-one match. Anytime. He's like, I'm
place.
anywhere. He'll probably wrestle him night one or something.
Yeah.
Or, because, it's confusing. They'll either do the 2v2 thing, where it's Cody, Seth versus Rock and Roman, night one, or it'll be Cody and The Rock. Because, Seth has a match with Drew, and Cody has a match with Roman. So, one of the nights, it's either a 2v2, or one-on-one with one in the other corner,
But I don't think it'd be a corner, because it makes no sense, because they're not friends
what?
like that. I don't think it'd be in the corner, like...
I know what Seth wants to back him up, though. Like,
Yeah.
Seth was like, I want to be on your side.
Oh, well then...
Because fuck Roman
Yeah.
and fuck The Rock. yeah, we're not cool. He said,
Yeah.
we're not cool like that. But I'll do it for you. But now, you know, the TikToks and the memes, they're like, don't trust Seth, yo. Because Seth
Yeah, he's gonna
backstabs
fuck you up.
everybody. He does.
He does.
And Roman, that they still call back to the Shield days. Like they're like, that's my brother.
Yeah.
So like they're like this. Even though they're not, they are. They got connections. Like even Seth was like, Roman is my brother. I created a monster because he's always like, I'm the architect, but I'm gonna help you take him down. Bullshit.
Bro.
Because that's still your guy.
Yeah.
Because you started together. You were on the road together for 2 years. Like you guys are like this. Even if you don't show it on TV. Like in real life, they're really like.
Yeah, they were like
boys.
best friends. Yeah.
So it's like, and sometimes every once in a while they'll play back to it. Like Roman will be like, so my little brother Seth Rollins called me a bitch. You know, shit like that.
Yeah.
Well, little bro, you're the, you know, shit like that.
Yeah.
Like they'll play back to little shows. Like, you know, is Seth gonna turn on Cody? Some people think The Rock's gonna turn on Roman
That'd be wild.
because imagine we just gotta see WrestleMania season. You know,
It's in Philly,
WrestleMania.
baby.
It's in Philly. I really wanted to go, man. I really did.
Oh, yeah.
That's why their money's low. But hopefully they're in Philly or, you know, next. I think it's their first time.
Yeah, they're always fucking south or west. They're never back in the east or something.
Yeah, so like hopefully they do it again. Hopefully, but yeah, that's pretty much it. We just got to see how the Rock and the Bloodline storyline ties in with Cody and Seth, and you know, it's the road to WrestleMania, so they're just gonna build up these matches. But the pay-per-view for the match card that's official, it looks good. It looks great. And you know, there's matches that we know will be built up, but it's not yet. But hopefully, you know, it's a good show, and hopefully the road is good because not every time the road is good.
Yeah.
So, that's it. Short episode today. Not really much. Next week we'll be back in the basement, in the man cave, most likely, if anything. We'll pick it up from there. Thank you for watching episode 11 of the Breaking Balls Sports Talk Pod. Like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you gotta do. Support the channel. Be a great help. See you later.